I wish to thank you, Mr. President, for extending an invitation to me to undertake my first state visit to this neighboring country. I'm overwhelmed, and I have no better words to express my pleasure that match the more warmth and magnificent reception accorded to me and my delegation since we arrived in this garden city of Lusaka. I thank you personally, the people and the government of the Republic of Zambia, for the excellent facilities put at our disposal since our arrival. We truly appreciate the spirit of brotherhood and friendship that defines the cordial relations between our countries. Tanzania and Zambia share a rich history, as it has been rightly said by Mr. President. We have the Ngoni people found in both Tanzania and Zambia, who have continued to coexist peacefully. These relations were officially formalized after independence, and thanks to our founding fathers, Mwalimu Nyerere and the late Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. Their brotherhood dated back to the days of the Mulunguchi Club and the front line states, where they sowed the seeds of friendship and cooperation. These seeds have now blossomed into fruitful outcomes, and the benefits have continued to be felt by our present generations. All this goes to show our deeply ingrained similarities rather than our differences. Therefore, as leaders of our nations, I agree with you, my brother, that it is incumbent upon us to leverage on this rich and formidable foundation to nurture even stronger economic relations. To put emphasis on this, let me echo the words of Sir Isaac Newton, who said, "If I have seen further, it is because I was standing on the shoulders of giants." Undoubtedly, the late Mwalimu Nyerere and the late KK were such giants. In their wisdom, principled approach, and visionary foresight, my visit here attests to our commitment to continue to build on this solid foundation. While standing on the shoulders of those two giants, I'm resolute in my commitment to enhance the relation between our two countries. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, although this is my first state visit to the Republic of Zambia since assuming the presidency, it is not my first time in this beautiful country. I still have fond memories of my visit 2021 when I attended your colorful swearing-in ceremony, and we had a chance to talk a little bit, but then this time we'll talk in depth. I experienced firsthand Zambians' rich diversity, culture, and unmatched solidarity of one Zambia, one nation. Coming back now, I'm quite impressed by the tremendous economic progress which I saw throughout the way when I was coming in. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, looking at the history of our two countries, we realize that our founding fathers aspired to make our relationship people-centered. From scratch, they established what remains until this day, one of the greatest economic corridors ever to be built in the post-independence Africa. We have it between Zambia and Tanzania. This corridor not only linked our countries economically, but it also brought our two peoples even closer. As you are well aware, in addition to our geographical proximity, the people of our two countries also share blood and kinship ties. We therefore have an obligation to nurture and sustain these infrastructures to make them even relevant and be beneficial to our people. Your Excellency, in saying all this, I do not mean to insinuate that there have never been differences of perspectives between our two countries. Notwithstanding this, what should not change is our resolve to sit together and address any differences that may arise, and to chart a way forward. This we commit to continue to do. Tanzania is committed to sit with our fellow brothers and sisters in Zambia to chart way forward and rub off any differences that might arise. And so I wish to assure you of our commitment to forge further stronger and excellent relations. I'm very optimistic that after this visit, we'll see more interaction, be it in terms of business, investments, and more people-to-people interactions. That being said, however, there is one area that I believe will continue to have differences of opinion. Your Excellency, I've been reliably informed that Tanzania and Zambia are in the same group in the African Cup of Nations competition. (2023). I've also been informed that the Chipolo-Polos have threatened to thrash my Taifa Stars. So I believe this is an area where I can accept that we continue to have differences. And it is an area that I believe bridging the differences of opinion is not easy, if not nearly impossible, because I wouldn't like to be defeated and you wouldn't like to be defeated. But yet it is an area where our young ones can bridge the gap of friendship. They can make friendship in those sports. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in the spirit of our excellent relation, allow me now to propose a toast. On toasting to the good health of His Excellency Hakainde Hichilema, President of the Republic of Zambia, and the people of Zambia, and to the overall prosperity of this nation. To the good health of all of us here present, and may the friendship between our two countries be enriched and treasured. Cheers. Thank you.